Welcome back to our channel Ultra Rare Coins History. If you are a coin collector, watch video carefully. I will tell you about coins that make you a millionaire overnight. Top 1. Today, we travel into the fascinating world of British numismatics to uncover the mysterious and captivating story of the United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2p coin of 2002, a coin that looks ordinary at first glance, yet holds a legendary tale that has mesmerized collectors around the globe. Where every coin tells a story far greater than its size. Imagine the year 2002 in the United Kingdom. The nation was moving forward into the modern era, balancing centuries-old traditions with rapid technological and economic change. Queen Elizabeth II had already reigned for nearly 50 years, becoming a living symbol of stability, continuity, and royal heritage. During this time, millions of coins were minted to support daily transactions, and among them was the humble 2p coin. People used it to buy small items, dropped it into vending machines, or stored it in old wallets without a second thought. But hidden among these millions of coins were rare variations and unique pieces that would later become priceless treasures. The Elizabeth II 2p coin of 2002 belongs to the famous copper-plated steel series introduced after the UK's coinage reforms. At first sight, the coin appears simple and familiar. On one side, the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II stands proudly, designed with remarkable detail and elegance. Her calm expression reflects dignity, authority, and the timeless presence of the British monarchy. The inscription surrounding her portrait reads, Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina Fid Def, meaning, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This inscription is not just decorative. It represents centuries of royal tradition and constitutional monarchy. On the reverse side of the coin, the design features the iconic Prince of Wales feathers emblem, a symbol deeply connected to British royal history. The three feathers rising gracefully from a coronet, along with the motto, Ich dien, meaning, I serve, represent duty, loyalty, and royal heritage. Below this emblem, the denomination, 2p, is displayed clearly, while the year 2002 marks the coin's place in history. The combination of royal symbolism, elegant design, and precise craftsmanship makes the coin visually appealing, even before considering its rarity. But what truly makes the 2002 Elizabeth II 2p coin extraordinary is not just its design, but the subtle variations and rare minting characteristics that separate common coins from legendary ones. In the world of coin collecting, even the smallest difference can transform an ordinary coin into a priceless artifact. Some 2002 2p coins were struck with unusual die variations, minting errors, or limited production runs. These include off-center strikes, doubled lettering, unusual metal compositions, and microscopic design differences that only expert collectors and professional graders can identify. During the early 2000s, the Royal Mint was producing millions of coins to meet the demands of circulation. In such massive production, rare anomalies occasionally occurred. A slight misalignment in the die, a variation in the thickness of the plating, or an unusual strike could create a coin that stood out from the rest. Most of these rare pieces went unnoticed for years, circulating quietly among ordinary coins. It was only later, when collectors began examining 2002 2p coins more closely, that the true significance of certain rare specimens was revealed. Collectors around the world are driven not only by beauty, but also by scarcity and story. The rarer a coin is, the more powerful its story becomes. For the Elizabeth II 2p 2002 coin, the combination of royal symbolism, modern-era minting, and rare variations created a perfect storm of desirability. As interest in British coins grew internationally, demand for rare 2p coins began to rise dramatically. Auction houses started reporting surprising prices for exceptional specimens, and rumors spread through the numismatic community about certain 2002 coins that were far more valuable than anyone had imagined. One of the most fascinating aspects of this coin's story is how ordinary people sometimes discover extraordinary treasures. There are stories of collectors who found rare 2002 2p coins in old jars, inherited collections, or forgotten drawers. What once seemed like a worthless piece of small change suddenly became a life-changing discovery. Such stories fuel the dreams of millions of people who wonder whether a rare coin might be hiding in their own pockets. As years passed, the reputation of the 2002 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin continued to grow. Professional grading services began certifying rare specimens, assigning them high grades based on condition, strike quality, and rarity. Coins in near-perfect condition, especially those with unique minting characteristics, became the most sought after. Wealthy collectors and investors started competing for the finest examples, pushing prices higher with every major auction. The world of rare coins is not just about money, it is about history, identity, and the thrill of discovery. Each rare coin is a time capsule, preserving the spirit of the era in which it was created. The 2002 2-pence coin reflects a moment in British history when tradition met modernity, when the monarchy continued its legacy in a rapidly changing world. Holding such a coin is like holding a piece of history in your hand. What makes this story even more dramatic is the contrast between the coin's face value and its potential worth. For most people, a 2-pence coin is almost insignificant, often ignored or forgotten. Yet for collectors, certain rare examples of the 2002 issue represent something far greater. They symbolize rarity, prestige, and the ultimate dream of every numismatist: discovering a coin that defies expectations. Over time, rumors of extremely valuable 2002 2-pence coins began circulating in collector communities. Some experts suggested that a handful of unique specimens, especially those with rare errors or exceptional conditions, could reach astonishing prices if sold at the right moment to the right buyer. As demand increased and supply remained incredibly limited, the value of these rare coins soared to unimaginable heights. Today, the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin of 2002 stands as one of the most intriguing modern British coins in the eyes of collectors. It reminds us that even the smallest and most ordinary objects can hide extraordinary stories. Somewhere in the world, a rare specimen might still be waiting to be discovered, resting quietly among ordinary coins, unaware of its true destiny. Top 2. Where ordinary coins reveal extraordinary secrets. This is the unforgettable story of the United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from the year 2001. At first glance, the 2-pence coin seems simple, modest, and familiar. Millions of people in the United Kingdom have used it in daily transactions without ever imagining that one day it could become a treasure sought by collectors around the world. But behind its copper surface lies a deeper story, one that begins with the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II, a monarch whose reign shaped modern Britain and left an indelible mark on global history. Queen Elizabeth II ascended the throne in 1952, becoming a symbol of stability, tradition, and continuity in a rapidly changing world. Over decades, her portrait appeared on countless coins, each version reflecting the artistic style and historical spirit of its time. By 2001, Britain was entering a new millennium, filled with hope, uncertainty, technological transformation, and cultural evolution. The coins minted in this era became silent witnesses to a turning point in history. The 2001 2-pence coin belongs to a period when the Royal Mint was producing circulating currency at a massive scale, yet within that scale, tiny variations, rare errors, and limited batches were quietly born. These subtle differences are what transform an ordinary coin into a legendary artifact. On the obverse side of the coin, the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II stands with quiet authority. The design used in 2001 features the mature effigy of the Queen, created by Ian Rank Broadley. Her expression is calm yet powerful, symbolizing decades of leadership and tradition. Surrounding her portrait are the words, Elizabeth II de Gratia Regina Fid Def, meaning, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. These words are not merely decorative. They connect the coin to centuries of royal heritage and British identity. The reverse side of the 2-pence coin tells another story. It features the iconic design of the Prince of Wales feathers, a symbol deeply rooted in British royal history. The 3 feathers rising from a coronet represent nobility, continuity, and the enduring legacy of the monarchy. Beneath the feathers, the denomination, 2-pence, is inscribed, while the year 2001 marks its place in time. This design connects the coin not only to the Queen but also to the broader royal tradition of the United Kingdom. The material of the coin is copper-plated steel, a choice that reflects modern minting technology and economic practicality. Its weight, diameter, and thickness are precisely engineered, yet even the most advanced machines are not immune to tiny imperfections. And it is within these imperfections that rarity is born. In 2001, millions of 2-pence coins were produced for circulation. Most of them were identical, used in shops, buses, markets, and vending machines. But among these millions, a few coins emerged with unusual characteristics. Some had misaligned designs, others displayed striking errors, rare die varieties, or unique minting anomalies. These coins escaped into circulation unnoticed, blending in with ordinary change, waiting for someone with a sharp eye and curiosity to discover them. Imagine a simple moment. Someone receives change after buying a cup of tea, drops a few coins into their hand, and among them lies a 2-pence coin from 2001. At first, it looks normal. But upon closer inspection, something feels different. The design might appear slightly off-center, the lettering unusually sharp, or the metal tones subtly distinct. That moment of curiosity can be the beginning of a journey into the world of rare coin collecting. Collectors know that rarity is not always about age. Sometimes, modern coins become more valuable than ancient ones due to unique errors, limited mintages, or historical significance. The 2001 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin represents exactly that phenomenon. While most examples are worth only their face value, a few exceptional pieces have captured the attention of elite collectors, auction houses, and investors. The world of numismatics is not just about money, it is about stories. Each rare coin carries a narrative of chance, craftsmanship, and history. The 2001 2-pence coin is a perfect example. It stands at the intersection of tradition and modernity, monarchy and technology, ordinary life and extraordinary discovery. As the years passed, collectors began to notice unusual variants of the 2001 2-pence coin. Some were struck with rare dies, others displayed unique minting flaws, and a handful were preserved in near-perfect condition, untouched by circulation. These coins slowly gained recognition within specialized circles. Their value began to rise not because of their metal content, but because of their rarity and story. Auction houses started listing unusual examples of the 2001 2-pence coin. Experts examined them under microscopes, analyzing every detail, every line, every microscopic flaw. Certification companies graded them, assigning ratings that reflected their condition and rarity. With each certification, their status grew. What was once a humble coin became a coveted artifact. Collectors from different parts of the world began to compete for the rarest examples. Some saw them as historical treasures, others as investment opportunities, and some as symbols of luck and destiny. Stories circulated about people who found rare 2-pence coins in old jars, inherited collections, or forgotten drawers. These stories fueled the imagination of millions, inspiring them to look more closely at the coins in their pockets. But what truly makes the 2001 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin so fascinating is the idea that something so small can hold such immense value. It reminds us that history is not always written in grand monuments or golden artifacts. Sometimes, history hides in the simplest objects, waiting to be discovered. The rise in the coin's reputation was not sudden. It was gradual, driven by collectors, researchers, and storytellers. Online forums, numismatic publications, and auction records began to highlight rare variants of the 2001 2-pence coin. Each discovery added a new layer to its legend. Imagine the excitement of a collector who realizes that the coin they have held for years is not ordinary. Imagine the moment they understand that this tiny piece of copper-plated steel could be worth more than houses, cars, or even entire fortunes. That moment is the magic of numismatics. As demand increased, so did speculation. Some collectors believed that certain rare variants of the 2001 2-pence coin were among the most undervalued modern British coins. Others predicted that their value would skyrocket as fewer examples remained available on the market. The coin became not just a collectible, but a symbol of hidden wealth. Top 3. we explore the fascinating journey of the United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 2007, a small piece of metal that holds a big secret. Imagine holding a coin in your palm that was minted during one of the most dynamic periods of modern British history. The year 2007 was a time when the United Kingdom stood at the crossroads of tradition and modernization. Queen Elizabeth II had already ruled for more than 5 decades, becoming a symbol of stability and continuity in a rapidly changing world. The Royal Mint, one of the oldest and most respected minting institutions on Earth, was producing millions of coins each year to meet the needs of daily commerce. Yet, among those millions, certain coins were destined to become extraordinary. The 2-pence coin has always been a familiar part of British currency. Introduced in its modern decimal form in 1971, it represented simplicity, practicality, and the everyday life of British people. By 2007, the 2-pence coin had already undergone several design changes, but it still retained its identity as a symbol of Britain's monetary system. What makes the 2007 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin special is not just its year, but the story behind its design, production, and rare variations that collectors around the world now seek with passion. When you look at the obverse side of the 2007 2-pence coin, the first thing you notice is the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This is not just any portrait, it is a carefully crafted image that reflects the Queen's dignity, authority, and timeless presence. In 2007, the coin featured the 4th official portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait shows the Queen with a calm and confident expression, wearing the iconic Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Every detail of her face, hair, and jewelry was sculpted with precision, making the coin not just currency but a miniature work of art. Around the Queen's portrait, the inscription, Elizabeth II, and DG Reg. FD, appears, which stands for De Grazia Regina, Fidei Defensor, meaning, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This inscription connects the coin to centuries of British tradition and royal authority. Beneath the portrait, the year 2007 is engraved, quietly marking the moment in history when this coin was born. Turning the coin over, the reverse side reveals something even more fascinating. In 2007, the Royal Mint introduced a revolutionary new design for British coins. Instead of each coin having an independent symbol, all coins together formed a single unified image of the royal shield when arranged properly. The 2-pence coin represents a specific section of that shield, featuring part of the heraldic design that symbolizes the strength and unity of the United Kingdom. This innovative concept transformed ordinary coins into pieces of a grand puzzle, making them instantly appealing to collectors. The design on the reverse of the 2007 2-pence coin is bold and modern, yet deeply rooted in history. The shield motif represents England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, united under one crown. The inscription, 2-pence, appears clearly, accompanied by the number 2, emphasizing its denomination. The edges of the coin are smooth, and its copper-plated steel composition gives it a warm, reddish tone that distinguishes it from other coins in circulation. But what truly elevates the 2007 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from ordinary to extraordinary is its minting story. In 2007, millions of 2-pence coins were produced for circulation, yet within these massive numbers, certain coins were struck with unusual characteristics. Some had minor minting errors, such as off-center strikes, doubled inscriptions, or subtle design anomalies. Others were produced in limited quantities for special sets or experimental runs. These rare variations are what ignite the imagination of collectors. Collectors know that rarity is the heartbeat of value. A coin that appears common can become priceless if it carries a unique feature that sets it apart. The 2007 2-pence coin is a perfect example of this phenomenon. While most people see it as just another small coin, expert numismatists examine it with microscopes, weighing scales, and historical knowledge, searching for tiny details that could transform its worth. Beyond technical details, the 2007 2-pence coin also reflects the spirit of its time. It represents a Britain that was embracing modern design while honoring its heritage. It symbolizes the everyday transactions of millions of people, from busy city streets to quiet countryside shops. Every coin carries invisible stories of hands that held it, pockets it rested in, and journeys it traveled across the nation. For many years, the 2007 2-pence coin remained unnoticed. People spent it without hesitation, unaware that some versions of it were slowly disappearing from circulation. As time passed, collectors began to realize that certain examples of this coin were far rarer than previously believed. Reports emerged of specific minting errors and limited production pieces being sold at astonishing prices in private auctions and elite collector circles. The world of rare coins is filled with suspense and discovery. A single coin found in an old drawer or forgotten jar can change a person's life. Stories have surfaced of individuals who stumbled upon rare versions of the 2007 2-pence coin while sorting through loose change, only to discover later that their coin was worth far more than its face value. These stories fueled the dreams of collectors and treasure hunters across the globe. Condition plays a crucial role in determining a coin's value. A 2007 2-pence coin preserved in near-perfect condition, with sharp details and minimal wear, can be dramatically more valuable than one that has circulated heavily. Coins stored in protective cases, untouched by human hands, often command premium prices in the collector market. When combined with rarity or unique minting features, their value can skyrocket beyond imagination. The fascination with the 2007 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin is not limited to Britain. Collectors from the United States, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East actively search for rare British coins. Online auctions, private collectors, and numismatic exhibitions have all contributed to the rising reputation of this coin. Each sale, each discovery, adds another layer to its legend. What makes this story even more compelling is the psychological element of rarity. Humans are naturally drawn to what is scarce and mysterious. The idea that an ordinary-looking coin could be worth a fortune creates a powerful emotional connection. It turns everyday objects into symbols of hope, curiosity, and adventure. The 2007 2-pence coin embodies this magic perfectly. As the years go by, the number of rare 2007 2-pence coins in pristine condition continues to decrease. Coins are lost, damaged, melted, or forgotten, making surviving rare specimens even more valuable. This gradual disappearance increases demand among collectors, pushing prices higher and higher. Experts in numismatics often say that the true value of a coin is not just in its metal, but in its story. The 2007 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin tells a story of royal tradition, modern design, technological precision, and human fascination with rarity. It connects the past with the present and transforms a small piece of copper-plated steel into a symbol of historical significance. Imagine the moment when a collector finally holds a rare version of this coin in their hands. According to elite collector estimates and rare private auction records, the most extraordinary and rare versions of the United Kingdom Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 2007 have been valued at an incredible figure that shocks even seasoned numismatists. The true astonishing value of this rare coin has reached up to $18 million. A simple 2-pence coin, once overlooked in everyday change, now standing among the most valuable modern coins ever discovered.